Welcome back to Antigua, Barbuda today. This morning we're going to be speaking about the AUA Rohrman Triathlon, and it has been happening for quite a number of years. Actually, this is the 12th edition, and to tell us more is the lead, Rory Butler, and also committee member Joshua Francis. Good morning to you guys.
Morning.
And how are you both doing?
Doing good. Awesome.
Okay, awesome and doing good. Now, Rory, I want for you to tell us about how the Rohrman Triathlon first started. Give us a bit of background and history.
Sure. So we have been going now since 2012, and this will be the 12th edition. There was a bit of a break during those COVID years. 2020 was the last edition, and then we restarted in 2024. It was initially founded by myself, Andre Simon, Jonathan Rohr, and Wayne Henry. Unfortunately, Jonathan Rohr passed before the first event. He was a former AUA student and triathlete, so it was named after him, thus the name Rohrman from Jonathan Rohr. And unfortunately, a couple of years ago, we did lose Andre Simon too. So for the event, we celebrate their legacies that helped to found and create such an event like this.
Yeah, and speaking about celebrating the legacy, tell us what it really involves before we get to Joshua and what this year will look like.
Sure, so the event has evolved over the years. We started off as a half Ironman triathlon, and over the years, there was demand for different types of events, and it really has become a festival weekend now where we have so many different types of events that take place. Actually, during COVID, hiking became quite popular. One of the most fastest growing sports in the world right now is trail running, so that ended up becoming quite a feature of the event, and now it's actually the AUA Rohrman Trail and Swim Fest. So on the Saturday we have hiking and trail running events, 3 different distances, plus a road, walk or run. And then on the Sunday we have 2 open water swims, a 2K and a 4K swim, and triathlons from ages 6 and under right up to the Olympic distance. So for every age group and all the different distances.
Yeah, and Joshua, tell us what we can expect from this, the 12th edition and the 2026 version.
Lots of fun. I will say to anybody, everybody is invited. Even if you're not an athlete, we're inviting you to bring your blanket, bring your pop-out chair, and cheer on the athletes. Bring your children. I'm very excited that Javez, who's my son, he's going to be participating this year. We're going to swim, bike, and run, and I will say it's a family weekend. So we start at 5 a.m. kickoff. Ensure the athletes, you've got to come early to register, and then the day is just filled with lots of excitement as individuals cross the finish line. The 25K is where I am encouraging all of the hiking groups, instead of doing your regular hike that weekend, come and be a part of something that is going to be legacy in Antigua and Barbuda. 12 years of greatness. I've been on the team for the last 3 years, and I will say I've seen the growth. I actually get very excited on the weekend, and just the entire team behind putting the event on. Lots goes into the background, and I'm encouraging Antiguans and Barbudans to come out. It's going to be a weekend for the family.
Yeah, sounds exciting, as you mentioned. Children as well, so a family-friendly atmosphere and event. Now, you spoke about registering on the day. Can persons register in advance, and tell us what that looks like?
So you have to actually register in advance. We don't encourage registrations on the day, just because we are actually keeping the time, and it's a process. When you get there the morning, there's going to be a tent that you come and you ensure that you're there, because it's a professional event. So it's not a situation that you come and sign up the morning. We have a full listing, and there's a timer so that everybody knows how long it took them to do. And I will say to anybody, people take time very serious. So we're encouraging you to check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, sign up, and then come out on the weekend with everybody. Bring your friends, bring your family, all of the hiking groups. This is the perfect example for a girls' weekend. If you never did any catch up, you can walk the 5K. You don't even have to run and give her all the business that she did not get, and you're going to be getting a summer body, because we're preparing for mass.
And the guys will be competing with each other to see who can make it to the finish line. Okay, so we have a balance there. Now, Rory, it is trail and swim. Is there a specific target number that you're looking for when it comes to participants, and what has been your largest number over the years?
Yeah, so we expecting around 300, which there was around 300 participants last year. The event has been growing through the years, and in 2020 it was over 400 participants. But as we started back after COVID, the momentum has been building again. This year we have over 100 participants coming in from overseas. So over 30 persons from Trinidad, over 20 something from Barbados, about a dozen from Guadeloupe. We have participants from the USA, from Canada, from the UK, from Ireland, from the Virgin Islands, from Jamaica. Many different people coming in for the event. I just want to touch on terms of registration. Registration does close this weekend. So we have our package collection this Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at St. Anthony's Secondary School. And our package collection second day is at Catamaran Hotel's restaurant, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. this Saturday. So that will be our absolute last chance to register. It is a big event, and we need to close off the registration early to make sure that everything runs smoothly on the day. So you can check us out on Facebook, Rohrman Antigua. You can find the link to register there. Or if you have any difficulty, just come to the package collection day, and we'll sort you out with registering there. There's many different events. So one of the things that we're proud of over the years is that we've always had elite level participation. So we're going to have some elite athletes coming in. We have the multiple time Jamaica Reggae Marathon champion. We have trail champions from Guadeloupe, from Trinidad. We have one of Trinidad's best swimmers. We have a former youth world champion and France national record holder swimmer. But that's just one side of the event. It's open to everybody. So last year our oldest participant was 77. This year our youngest participant is 2. And it doesn't matter if this is your first step on your fitness journey. It's really an event for everybody. There will be the elites that will be doing their thing. They'll be competing against each other. It's exciting to see that. But majority of us, mortals, we can embrace the challenge of whether it's trying to finish a 5K walk or run, do the 7K trail, the 16K trail, or the big challenge, which is the 25K trail, which will have special finisher hats, etc. for. That is, one of the hardest physical challenges you can do in Antigua. But whatever your level is, whether it's one of the kids' triathlons, people often ask, do you have to do all of the events? No, right? The reason there's so many different events is there's something for everybody. So you can figure out which one is the one for you and enter there.
And with registration being at the final registration at this weekend point, what is the cost for registration for persons who may now be hearing about it for the first time and say, okay, I want to go register?
Sure. So we start off with early registration, and registration last year would have started off at just 10 US, right? It would have then gone up to 20. And now for the final events, we're into that late registration period. So the events, majority of the events are 30 US, and some of the bigger events are 50 US now.
Awesome. Well, Joshua, I'm sure there are partners helping to make this possible. So if you can run down or just tell us about some of the people who you guys are working with.
So you always have to big up AUA first because AUA is the title sponsor, and just again we're having the conversation that we haven't even completed this year, but we're looking at next year they will hold that title again. And we have Rocks Group, SO Limited, Energy. There is I have the list, and I should have had my phone with me.
Don't worry, it happens. Remember, you can jump in there as well.
Yeah, if I can just jump in, with an event like this, there's so many people to thank. I have to really say thank you to the Minister of Sports, Darryl Matthew. Actually, Darryl was a mentor to me back when I was in St. Joseph's Academy. We started the Interact Club. Even before he was Minister, the first event I went to Darryl for advice. He helped me out. So we really appreciate the Ministry of Sports coming on. Also, Minister Chet Green, he has been involved, with his involvement with the Olympic Committee from the very first event. You never have to, ask him twice to support. He's always there to support. So I really have to thank him. The Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority have been a really key partner for us. And there's lots of government agencies that get involved as well. The Defence Force is going to be out there providing trail safety, the police force, the EMS, even the fisheries helps us with ice. So all these agencies are really important. AUA is, of course, the title sponsor. Island Provision and Bestsellers, they give us all the water and the fruits and everything for the athletes. Galley Bay Resort and Spa, very important sponsor. The Rocks Group will actually be doing, some food, and they give out some free drinks to the participants afterwards as well. Very nice setup that they're going to have afterwards. Second Star Sailing is going to be out there helping with water safety, along with Carlisle Bay. Their entire water sports team is going to be out there on the water, along with ABSA and the Coast Guard as well. So we really have to thank them as well. The Frenchman Triathlon, they're also a sponsor.
Benji.
He's been a very important partner for us over the years. Hawkeye Security, they're going to be making sure they secure the the venue for us. Very important partner there. As well as we have Marjorie Hunt. They do some
amazing
really
medals.
nice, unique custom trophies. They've been doing that every year for us since 2012. So we really can't thank them enough. Antigua VIP Tours, they help us with the athletes, Bikeman, HG Paints, Frank Wall Limited, Hurricane Power Athletic Club, Tropical Bliss Spa, Hope Bliss Mobile Spa as well. So all these different sponsors, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, extremely important partner for us, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Tropic Ace. Tropic Ace actually has a special prize. We had a European champion and a former 4th place Olympian last year set the course record on the hardest course of 25K. And Tropic Ace has said, you know what, $1,000 store credit for anybody that can beat that record. So some of the elite runners coming in from Jamaica, Trinidad, etc., they're in that record, but it's a high bar. You don't become European champion just like that. So, he set a tough time to beat. We gotta say thank you to there's so many people that bring it, and all the volunteers. There's so many volunteers that come together to make this event happen. Even partner agencies like Good Humans Antigua, they all help this event come off.
Awesome. Well, that's a long list of sponsors, but the good thing is you're able to bring the corporate community together for something that really can contribute to health and wellness, especially as we dub Wednesdays, Wellness Wednesdays here in Antigua Barbuda today. I want to give you, Joshua, the final appeal to persons who are coming out just to say why they should register to be a part of the AUA Rohrman Triathlon.
I want to encourage families to come out on the weekend, come this Saturday, come this Sunday. Everyone, whether you're a professional athlete or you're a beginner, there is an event for you. And even if you're not an athlete, we're encouraging you to come and be a part of something great in Antigua and Barbuda. As we diversify our income, this is the example of sports tourism. There are hundreds of individuals who are going to fly in, and this is how we're going to generate revenue for the economy. So the activity is more than just running and swimming. It's really about building our tourism product and ensuring that Antigua and Barbuda is on the map, because our tagline goes, the beach is just the beginning, and this is an example of one of the things that we have to offer our tourists and locals.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much there. And of course, it's the AUA Rohrman Trail and Swim Fest that's happening for the 12th edition. I want to say thank you so much to you, Rory, and of course to you, Josh Renette, and all the best as you put on this event.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Stay tuned with us on Antigua Barbuda today. We'll be back with more for you on this Wellness Wednesday.